Hi guys, okay, so I thought I would do this video aptly because I am on a spa day and I could very easily feel guilty about being here, like I should be doing something else and something more, I don't know, productive. But actually this is very productive because I needed to relax, and I've really kindly been invited to Mallory Court in Warwickshire for a spa day, and they've treated me to a back massage and a lovely lunch, and it's really quiet here today, so it's just absolutely glorious. And I'm outside and it's sunny and freezing, but this is boiling and it's lush. And last week when I dropped the kids at school, when they went back to school, I really wanted to go to a spa day because this year is all about self-care and working smarter, not harder, massive time. And so I made that commitment to myself. So I was like, I want to go on a spa day. That's it. Drop the kids at school. I'm going to go and be one of them like soccer moms, and I'm going to go and have a spa day all day. And literally nowhere in the Midlands could get me in, not a single place. So I'm thinking some other mums and dads maybe had the same sort of feeling. We love our kids, but the holidays were tricky, and I couldn't get anywhere. But then Mallory Court kindly offered me a lovely treat to come here today, so I feel really lucky and really grateful. So today's video is about mummy guilt and supporting each other as mums and letting go of some judgment of each other. So like I say, this year I've really committed to letting go of judgment, because we all judge, and everybody's guilty of it. We all judge other people's situations. And I've been listening to a Gabriella Bernstein, excuse the wind, it's really windy here, so this might be unusable, Gabriella Bernstein book, Judgment Detox I think it's called, and I totally resonate with it, because since Ross died I just had to let go of judgment of everything, because I no longer understand the world in the same way, because whatever I felt before no longer makes sense because Ross died. And so I drew a line under everything, and I want to judge less, and I want to judge other people less, because judgment creates a separation from other, and that's not what life's about. And I want to, maybe you don't have to agree with the other person's way of doing things, but you can certainly have an understanding of why they came to that conclusion. And for those of you that don't know, I am a channel mum vlogger, which means I create some content for Channel Mum. And if you don't know about Channel Mum, I'm going to put some links below, and you should head over there and check out what they do, because as mums it's a really supportive environment that you can hang out in. You can watch videos from other mums, and you can always find a mum that is kind of your vibe, because there's so many different Channel Mum vloggers, which is cool. And they create a safe space for mums to talk about any challenges that they might be facing. And they have an amazing forum, which again I'm going to link to below, where there's lots of different topics, and one of the topics is mum guilt. One of the topics that's come up quite a lot is mum guilt, and the guilt that we feel as mums. And let's be serious, it's a lot of guilt. As mums, just a few of the examples of the guilt that we feel, right? We feel guilty when we go to work at a 9-to-5 job. Working mums feel guilty because they've got to go to work and leave their children, and they feel guilty because sometimes when they get to work they don't miss their children and they're glad to get away from them, but then they feel guilty because maybe they can't go to pick them up from school, or they can't drop them off, or they miss certain things. Then there's the mums that are stay-at-home mums that don't work at all, and they feel guilty because they don't work, and maybe they're not bringing in a wage as such, and then they feel guilty because sometimes their kids drive them insane and they wish they were going to work. And then there's mums like me, my towel's going there, so mums like me who do work from home and stay at home, and we feel guilty because we're trying to do a million things, and sometimes our children get in the way, and sometimes we feel torn because we've got to do work and we want to play with them, and then sometimes we've got to go to do a job and it takes us away from home, and when we feel guilty, and then sometimes we feel guilty because we're glad to get away from them for a little bit. And there's so much guilt. There's guilt of breastfeeding, not breastfeeding, sleep times, discipline, how you discipline your children. There's so much guilt. What your children eat, big time guilt. whether you give them chocolate, whether you don't give them chocolate, whether you, oh, I don't know, but the list is endless of mum guilt. And I think we need to just quit, do your best, because that's what you're going to do. You're a mum, you're going to do the best that you can, and as long as it's done with love and support and connection to your children, that's all you can do. You're a human being. There will be some things that you do that your children will tell you about when they're older, and they will say, Mum, you did that and I hated that and you really messed up, and you're going to go, okay, hold my hands up, I'm sorry. And our parents will have done the same, and we'll do our best and we'll mess our children up in our own unique way and love them, and because we're just human beings. And so I really think we need to support each other more and stop picking on other mums, stop judging everything that they're doing their best. And yeah, do you know what, sometimes the kids are going to have chips and beans for tea, they're going to watch endless reams of Peppa Pig, and you're going to hide in the toilet, and it's alright because you're just doing your best. And that is it, and that is all that I'm going to say on the subject matter of guilt, mummy guilt. And yeah, go and head over to Channel Mum's forum, because you're going to enjoy it, and it's a really good support, and especially for mums that sometimes feel quite alone, because that can be a huge thing for mums. And Channel Mum have done this massive push to support mums that feel lonely, because sometimes we can get so into motherhood that we forget to connect with people, and maybe our friends don't have kids, or they're at work and we're not, or whatever it is, whatever the reason is for the separation. Head over to Channel Mum and connect with other mums, because we're so lucky now that we can connect with people from our phones and then go meet them for coffee, and it's not such a scary big deal anymore. But yeah, let go of your judgment, take care of yourselves, spend some time, whether it's at a spa day or having a nice warm bath or hiding in the toilet eating a chocolate bar. If that's your self-care, which it is often mine, and then the chocolate rustles, doesn't it? And the kid's like, Mum, what are you doing? And you're like, nothing, I'm just eating your Christmas chocolate ovs. Whatever you've got to do to look out for you and protect yourself and have an element of self-care, do more of that, and I'll speak to you all soon.